Sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Cimnanya or Naya Sim. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash that subscribe button, turn your notification so you are notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I am saying a very big shout out to every one of you for the love, the support you all shower me here with. I am grateful, and you all are super sweet. So there is this video going around about Funny Marco and Habo. Like, this video is kind of very disrespectful, and I don't know how you've invited somebody to a podcast and this person came drunk, or he is drunk and trying to be very disrespectful to you and all that. And then let's talk about how two grown men, I did not, like, I probably will put a link for you to go see the whole, like, video, but I just put like a little clip so you all can see how he threw a cup on his face. And not just only that, they were like, I don't know how a full-grown black man will sit down with other people to talk about somebody's skin complexion, like a black man's complexion, saying that his complexion is not good. Like, how do people say that? Can you imagine somebody telling you that as a dark-skinned person, that your skin looks dirty? Are you being real right now? Because, like, make this make sense. And then when we talk about colorism and all that going on in black community, and some people think that is a joke. That is not a joke. That is a very disgusting thing to talk about. On a serious note, I ain't joking about this. And then he went further to, he threw a cup on his face. From the look of everything, you all can see like how triggered the man is, but he was all chilled and calm because, like, he invited them to to his own podcast and wouldn't, like, as a man, wouldn't start, like, raising voice and all that. But I think people should respect people. There should be boundaries. There are some things you are not supposed to do to people, and there are some, even when there is no camera or when there is camera, there are some things as a human being you shouldn't even be caught doing. Let's get into this video.
Skin treatment.
So Marco would not be your name if you're a wrestler?
That shit make you ugly. No homo.
Your fellow SD babe here. His comment about Funny Marco's skin is ridiculous. The fact that G Herbo is almost 30 but looks like he almost 40 says so much about him. Funny Marco looks 30. G Herbo looks like he's making 40. All skin is beautiful skin. They really tried to bully him, and it's sick. Like, y'all grown men.
Both of us. Yeah.
Yo, I don't care what nobody say. That shit was mad disrespectful. And I don't want to hear this shit, oh, that's how we play in the hood. No, it's not, bro. Because y'all wouldn't play with other niggas like that, bro. Like, quit fucking lying, dog. And also, y'all wouldn't go on that girl Bobby show and act a damn fool like that either. So why the fuck is y'all doing that shit with Marco? Like, that shit lame as fuck, bro. And then motherfuckers want to be like, oh, we just playing, or he my brother. Like, no, you not, bro. No, you not, bro. Because if you was, you would have gave him some basic respect. Joking around, saying a little bit of shit, yeah, that's one thing, bro. Throwing a cup, bro, calling him mad stupid, saying all this other shit, and you on his show, that's mad disrespectful, bro. Like, that shit is fucking crazy. I don't want to hear nobody trying to justify that shit as playing around. It's not playing around. Because y'all know it's certain people y'all would not play around like that with, because they'll smack the fucking taste out your mouth. So don't sit there and play and try to justify it like, oh, that's how we play in the hood, or that's how we play where I'm from. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because y'all not playing with certain people like that.
This is dope. Y'all watch wrestling growing up, right?
Watch what?
Wrestling.
Y'all pissing me off. Y'all in the comments talking about some, oh, woo-the-woo-the-woo. Funny Marco always do this, woo-the-woo-the-woo. Funny Marco's job is to do comedy, is to do what he do. But for them to go on and show drunk, knowing y'all finna do a show, knowing y'all gotta come professionally, even if it was a skit made up, woo-the-woo, you calling this nigga names. Let's, you represent black men. When you go to shows like this, you represent black men. You represent an ignorant black man. That's what you representing. No matter if you drunk, intoxicated, you knew you was going on that show. What? I don't care if it was made up, woo-the-woo. Y'all could have did that shit a better way. That's why y'all baby mamas left y'all ass in the dust. You feel me? And then Southside, you over there being a little instigator. You following the leader. You a follow the leader ass nigga. First of all, you need to come up with a mind of your own, because following after G Herbo, that's probably gonna get you killed.
Yeah. Oh well.
Nah, because I refuse to defend this type of coonery. It's crazy how these two came on this podcast that they were invited to and they started acting like teenagers. And Funny Marco is a dude who ain't really like that. So for y'all to be acting crazy like that on the podcast, throwing cups, acting a fool, being rude for no reason, that was crazy. And yes, in the video, you can instantly tell G Herbo realized what he did and he kind of regretted it. I saw he hugged him after, but that still doesn't ever excuse the fact of throwing a cup at somebody like that for no reason. And like I said, I feel bad for Marco because all he does is try to create podcasts that are funny, that are entertaining, and he just tries to make people happy and laugh. And these two came on here acting like two teenagers. It's kind of ridiculous. Then Southside had the nerve to get online and say, if you a B-ass ninja, stay away from me. Like, bro, that had nothing to do with you acting a fool in the interview. It's crazy to me that a grown man can't take accountability and just say, hey, bruh, my bad. I didn't mean to act like that. Wooty woot. Like, that wasn't me. I was drunk off the alcohol, whatever. But for you to go on there and defend your actions, crazy.
Both of us. Yeah.
Okay, I've been seeing clips of the interview with G Herbo and Funny Marco. I have not watched the whole video, the whole interview, but I just seen the clips. And based off the clips, one, I don't know what 808 Mafia was doing. I guess he was just feeding off of Herb energy. But as far as Herb, that is how a typical Chicago-ass dude act when they feel like you a goofy. Like, it's just no other way to explain it. If you from Chicago, if you know, you know. That's how dudes act when they feel like you a goofy or lame. They don't just be like bluntly disrespectful. They just play with you like you a goofy. But that's on Marco. He should have stood up for himself. I don't know what to say. I guess he was trying to remain professional, but what they did, from what I'm seeing, it was bogus. But that's just how dudes from Chicago act. I don't know. But he too old for that. Herb too old to be acting like that. But shit, I don't know.
Oh, that was disrespectful.
So my guy just called me and asked if I seen that interview, you know what I'm saying? And I haven't seen it. I don't really care to see it, gossip, any of that. But I'm going to speak on this because this is what I want to speak on, right? My man said he would have teed off, and for anybody who don't know what teed off mean, he would have started swinging on G Herbo for doing that, right? But here's what I told my mans, right? I said Funny Marco played that right, and there wasn't no reason because Funny Marco brought that on himself. You feel what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is, Funny Marco energy, when he be doing these interviews, he be on some trolling type stuff. And low-key, in some of his interviews, he do some disrespectful things. But people understand they come to see Funny Marco. So my thing was, Southside and G Herbo tried to beat, you know what I'm saying, Funny Marco to the punch. Now, granted, when G Herbo threw the cup at him, G Herbo realized that was low-key disrespectful, and he apologized, as a man should. But Marco bring this stuff on himself. You feel what I'm saying? Like the interview with T.I. Son. A lot of that was disrespectful towards T.I. Son, but T.I. Son played it cool. You feel what I'm saying? Just because y'all thought it was funny because Funny Marco doing it don't mean it's not disrespectful. So, do I feel sorry for Funny Marco? No, I don't. He brought this on himself. That's why I think that he played it right. Nah, he shouldn't reacted or did anything. Was G Herbo drunk? Herb was drunk. But Funny Marco brought this on himself, and that's the lesson. You can't be mad for things that you bring on yourself, because you brought this on yourself.
You need skin treatment.
So Marco would not be your name if you're the wrestler?
That shit make you ugly.
G Herbo and Southside, y'all get no cool points, like none at all. It's one thing to be funny, but it's another thing to be disrespectful. And then y'all coming on this man show being disrespectful. Like, you could definitely tell he trying to keep his composure on the show, because like, what? Why is your grown ass speaking on another nigga's skin? Are you gay? And people keep talking about some, oh, they was just playing with him. They was just playing with him. Man, watch the whole video. Y'all on this man's show being disrespectful. Who does that? That shit is lame, loser, and no cool points. Like, what? Like, you can literally see that they is taking it too far. Like, too far. Obviously, they came to this man's show not knowing what the concept of the show is, and decided to try to take over. And I definitely get how he not stepping in because he trying to be respectful. But that shit lame. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Go watch that shit. Like, no. They ass should have been kicked off immediately. Because
What you put together though, like, I like the way you put your bedroom together and made this shit like, you know.
Man, I keep seeing this fluctuate. I'm gonna tell you as an individual who grew up in the hood, this is kind of ignorant shit you gotta deal with on a daily basis. In public schools, in professional environment, at a party, it's one of those things that The women even in those areas wanted you to behave that certain way. Dudes even came at you a certain way because you had the self-control not to get up and, rah-rah and scoop to that level. I want to encourage any young man or any person that's in those situation to hold your composure like Funny Marco did. As a man, that's what you're supposed to do. It takes a real man to sit there and endure and not unleash hell upon your opponent. Man, it was real tough to watch that. Even though I know, it's all part of, entertainment or whatever. Nobody should be disrespected like that. It's not cool, it's corny, and it's trash. But he's better than me, because I'm going to tell you, Jesus flipped tables before too, so there's a time for peace and a time for war.
They need both of us.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm tweaking, but this is not the same G Herbo we saw on Kai Cenat stream though. I feel like a lot of dudes, they tend to become super masculine around other dudes. And to me personally, that's what makes you think you get cool points on live television? Well, just live shit in general. Because you're disrespecting another man on his own shit. Now I'm genuinely starting to think all this shit that's going around about shit hitting the fan with you and your people's family, that bullshit. All that shit gotta be true. Probably really the root to all these damn problems. There's no funny shit back in February. It was on Kai shit, having a good time, being yourself, goofy, all of that shit. That's what we thought was yourself. Now you on this motherfucker with Southside. Y'all feel like this is trolling? This isn't trolling. In my opinion, y'all just made a man uncomfortable. My girl even came out and said he was uncomfortable. You could just tell from the look on his face the whole video, he's letting it slide for content. Because to be fair, if they got paid to come on his shit, my girl probably making 4 times, 5 times as that because of how viral this shit is going. The more and more clips that's starting to come out about the video is going to draw people to the original video. It's going to get talked about even longer. P.S. All gangbangers with stripes, yeah, them motherfuckers can't fight.
I like what you put together though. Like, I like the way you put your bedroom together and made this shit like, like a show.
Yeah.
So this is what I want to say about the situation. Because, I talk about colorism a lot. But I don't talk about the effects that it also has on light-skinned men as equally as it has on light-skinned women. The need to see light skins as more feminine goes on to both men and both women. So I feel like a lot of light-skinned men that, grow up in the hood or the streets or whatever, that may or may have not been antagonized for their, skin color, which 9 times out of 10 they do get picked on for being a lighter skin color as men. Look at Drake. He's not allowed to, have his style or whatever. You know what I mean? It's already some type of, biases and stereotype and like way about light-skinned men. So I feel like because of this, light-skinned men be trying to do everything to make themselves, like, to prove themselves, you know what I mean? So I feel like that was the situation where he was trying to use bullying as a way to prove himself. But Marco wasn't even on that. He was like, chill, fam, we see you, but we trying to do an interview here. Like, y'all, you know what my interview style was before you got here. You watched my interviews. Why you cutting up? Because like I heard somebody else say, they would have never did that on Bobby's podcast if she would have ate him up because she is a woman. We need more trust and respect for black businesses and partnerships. It's enough for us all in this world to eat. Like, and we also need to stop pushing people to the point of going to these lengths to try to prove themselves. Like, let's just accept everybody and, understand that everybody has feminine and masculine energy. And skin color does not dictate which one more has the other or not.
They need both of us.
Yeah.
Fuck no. Y'all saying this is tough love and this is like hood tough love? Hell nah. Like, I was scrolling through the videos and I forgot the first one I saw was of them throwing his $30,000 watch on the ground and breaking that shit. Ain't shit playful about that. And then throwing the cup at his head is insane. And then y'all trying to justify it and be like, oh, he's drunk and he's just playing too much. Like, this just miscommunication. No, the fuck it isn't. And if this is how he acts when he's drunk, then put the bottle down.
First thing I would...
No, let's see what you gotta say.
No, wait, skin count. You need to do that.
Oh, no, I'm getting...
Number one, it's cringe as hell to watch 2 waffle-colored Negroes talk about a dark-skinned man's skin. That should never happen. G Herbo's not his friend. And Southside got so many damn tattoos, we don't even know what he really looked like, for real. And everybody could say that, oh, they're joking, but nah. There's some truth behind them jokes. Like, sometimes you gotta watch them friends that joke around a little too much. G Herbo ain't that man friend.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yo, that's crazy, man. Yo, the disrespect is on another level. Man, that's crazy. I kind of feel bad for Funny Marco, though, man, because these niggas got up there acting like straight fucking goofies, man. And it's like, G Herbo, you about to go to fucking prison, nigga. You about to go to the feds. You need to be the most humblest nigga right now. Like, you about to go to jail. You about to be missing time away from your kids, your family, your career. This the motherfucking image you want to leave, you know what I'm saying, while you gone? Like, to be a goofy nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see why Ari was dragging your motherfucking ass the whole time. Like, I see it, man. You got up there and just turned to a straight follower. And Southside just a goofy nigga as is. But Herb, you really shocked me, Herb. Fucking...
Shout out to all the black men, first and foremost, who have either stitched or reacted to this video in shaming that behavior. I saw multiple clips on TikTok that was posted from that interview, and honestly, when I saw it, my heart sank. Because what's with the bully behavior? I honestly think that they're doing this because they saw how Offset reacted to that other girl's podcast. I think her name is Bobby. So they came on his show and wanted to, I guess, match that same energy. But they were just plain out disrespectful. You don't come on someone's show that they invited you to and start calling them out their name, nor do you throw objects at them. Like, honestly, how is it funny for you as a black man to come on another black man's show who's honestly trying to make a living for himself and embarrass him like that? We're supposed to be looking out for each other. We're supposed to be baking each other up. We're not supposed to be tearing each other down like this. Like, that's ridiculous. It doesn't matter if it was done for jokes and it was done for clout. Like, wrong is wrong. And honestly, I'm just so happy to see on this platform that there are other black men who feel the same way. I love that they're able to call these men out on their wrong, and I really hope they see a lot of the clips circulating and realize that they were wrong and apologize to that man. It's time we stop trying to put each other down and start lifting each other up, men and women. How do we expect the world to respect us and take us seriously if you can't even look at your brother or your sister and respect them and do the same thing?
So this is all I got from this. There are so many stitches to this, but I decided to like pick a few. And I don't know, a lot of people, like, you know, I went to the comments and were like, if you're from Chicago, you're supposed to know this is something. No. I mean, this young man was invited to a podcast, and he thought, like, you know, I mean, why not? Let me just, if you were drunk, why not excuse yourself? Like, you know, as a mature person, instead of doing some nasty. No, this is not, nobody should tell me it's a bro code, bro love, or hood love and all that. This is effing disrespect. Like, he's so disrespecting. Like, how do you throw a cup on somebody's face and you think it's cool? That is disrespectful, bro. That is rude. There is nothing anyone will tell me. There is nothing like that is bro code, trying to be nice and all that. I mean, and you all can see that Funny Marco was like keeping it all chilled, all like, you know, because he was the one that invited them to his show. He probably did not want to make a big deal out of it and all that, but you can see from his face that he's already saying, damn, how did I get myself into this mess and all that? I mean, some people really doesn't know how to respect themselves or act when they are in public or act. I don't know if he was drunk or if he is drunk, but if he is drunk, like, bro, you come into a podcast or a show and you're being drunk and doing something like this. I really don't understand, like, you know, I think that is not okay. That is not a good thing to do to anybody. Doesn't matter if this person is your bro or something. There are some jokes or some things you make out of people that are very close to you, but not things like you throwing a cup like directly on his face, bro. You know, that could lead to something else, you know? And some people want to defend him. Like, how do you want to defend someone like this on this? And then he also got the guts to talk about his skin tone and all that. I decided not to put the entire, like, you know, decided not to put the entire podcast, but this particular one is just what I wanted you all to see, what he did to this young man. That is not funny. That is not a cool thing to do. And that is just all I want to say. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.